Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. And in today's video we're going to be taking a look at my veteran push, which got me to veteran in season 13 of Pokemon Go Battle League. I used a team in the Open Ultra League, which contained of Cobalion, Gliscor, and Charizard. Gliscor getting the wing attack buff has made it significantly made of improvement, ensuring its performance in the Open Ultra League. To round out the team, I've been running Cobalion as the lead, Gliscor as basically the safe swap, depends on what's on the lead and what's not, and Charizard as basically my closer. So without further ado, let's hop into the matches and let's take a look at my veteran push in action in the Open Ultra League. Hopping the first match, we have Cobalion versus Buzzwole, a terrible lead, so we got easily stay swap into the Gliscor, and they decide to stay in, and they bring in one of Gliscor's hardest counters, Walrein. Since Gliscor is double weak to ice because of the good ground flying typing, this is a horrible matchup for Gliscor. But we do get the boost, so can we actually flip this matchup? When we get the boost, we go for an EQ. I'm hoping we can just easily go for an EQ. Will this land? Yes, it does. We're able to take back switch, and they bring in a Metal. That's perfectly fine. Go for a Night Slash. I actually overtapped by going one more, but I forgot they wouldn't CMP, so that's perfectly fine. We can just easily come back with the Cobalion, and we can just easily soak anyone move. Soaking anyone move meaning that they will basically debuff their defense, and they swap back into the Buzzwole, and we have our Charizard. Charizard is easily a hard wall to Buzzwole because the Buzzwole is bug and fighting typing, and Buzzwole's moveset. Just easily tank that, no problem. Even after the debuff, these wing attacks are still going to be chunking. Buzzwole goes for the superpower, it does a lot of damage still, and here comes the Blast Burn. They decide to top blood because of notification there. They concede the match, and that is a good game. Hopping into the next match, we have Cobalion versus Crafty. Pretty decently right here because their counters are doing more than our double kicks. As counters a 2-turn move, but we're basically doing a 3-turn move. They catch their Nidoqueen, that's perfectly fine. Gliscor is what we got. Gliscor is a really good counter to a Nidoqueen because Earth Power and Poison Fang will be resisted. Since it's going to be now 6-2 Poison Fang now, we can just easily go on 5. And I didn't want to throw on 6 because I was worried about my little CMP. It connects, Earthquake takes it out, and they bring in a Pidgeot. Pidgeot is a pretty good Pokemon in the Ultra League because of the wing attack buff, but Gliscor is the king of the wing attacks. Going for our Night Slash right here, hoping we get a boost right here, and can we get the boost? Let's see. Nope, we cannot. And can we get to one more Night Slash? But they actually go back into their Scrafty, and we have to go for an EQ. So nice job. So they did an amazing job in trying to catch the Night Slash, and we can just easily go back into a Cobalion right here. Cobalion can easily take a power punch, no problem, as Cobalion with double kick is really insane. Cobalion can easily tank the boosted power up punch. That's perfectly fine. We can just do one more double kick and go for a Sacred Sword. This will apply a lot of shield pressure. Will they shield? No, they won't. And we can just easily go down, and we can just easily bring in our Charizard. Charizard can easily take any one move here, but we let this go, and it throws a Power Up Punch instead. Really nice call right there. They bring back in the Pidgeot right there. I was like thinking like, they shouldn't go for a Brave Bird right away. So I decided to call it, and it was the Feather Dance. Now I have to shield this one. It was a Brave Bird. So all we need is double Dragon Claws right here. Double Dragon Claws should be easily taking out the Pidgeot even after the 2-stage debuff. But they let it go because they knew it was over, and that is a good game. Hopping into the next match, we have Cobalion versus Poliwrath. Horrible lead right here, so we basically gotta swap into a Gliscor right here and basically do a lot of damage. But they actually swap out into their Shadow Dragonite. I was like really confused. I was like, maybe we don't have Ice Punch, but Skull would have done like amazing damage anyway. But it is what it is, and they bring in their Shadow Dragonite. Night Slash connects, and it does a lot of damage. Even though the Dragon Claw does a lot still, we can just easily get to another Night Slash. Gliscor goes for a Night Slash, and can we get to another Night Slash? Let's see. Yes, we can. Gliscor with the tankiness, we're able to get to a nice slash. This will basically get the final shield of their part, and we're easily able to. But we lost switch, but we're easily able to take 2 shields. Taking 2 shields means it's basically Charizard sweeping time. I'm pretty sure we can just easily let this go. It is a superpower. It will hurt, but again, trying to minimize farm for the Poliwrath. Since Poliwrath it's a good counter to the Cobalion. And all we have is our 2 shield Charizard with the wing attack. This matchup isn't as bad as you think because Ice Punch and Dynamic Punch will be resisted. They're carrying Dynamic Punch right there, and we can just easily go for a Blast Burn, where this should basically be close to taking it out or getting it low. It does take it out right there, and Poliwrath goes down. They still have the 1 HP Dragonite in the back, and let's see what it is. It is a Talonflame in the back, and can we get to another Blast Burn? Yes, we can. This will do basically a good chunk of damage right here, and this will basically do a lot of damage. We basically have to shield this up right here, and I'm hoping it's for a Brave Bird. It is the Brave Bird. That was our only win con, and we're gonna easily go for a Dragon Claw right here. As basically the defense is debuffed, so no need to go for a Blast Burn. It takes it out. One more wing attack, and we're able to reach the Dragon Claw in time. This will take out the Shadow Dragonite, and that is a good game. Hopping into the next match, we have Cobalion versus Walrein. Really positive lead right here, and they decide to switch out into the Giratina right here. During my veteran push, I saw a lot of Giratina Walrein cores in the Open Ultra League, so my guess is that it's a really powerful core. Cobalion goes for a Stone Edge. What I like to do here is basically chip the Giratina with Stone Edges and basically dip out into Gliscor when it dumped their energy, and we bring in our Gliscor. They outpaces to their Night Slash. That's perfectly fine, and that is just a Dragon Claw right there. Dragon Claw won't do a lot of damage, and Night Slash do a lot of damage, as Gliscor will go to town. Can we get to one more Night Slash? Yes, we can. We're able to force a CMP tire right there. Will they shield or let this go? They let it go through, and they bring in our Walrein, back in the Walrein. Can I reach an EQ in time? I'm hoping they shield this, as I'm hoping they don't know Gliscor counts. Nope, they know Gliscor counts, and that pretty much takes us out right there. Hoping for a potential EQ, but Walrein throws an Icicle Spear. That's perfectly fine, and they have a Trevenant in the back, and that's perfectly fine, as we can basically go for straight Dragon Claw right here. That's what we basically like to do. Since I'm down a shield right here, we can just easily force shields with the wing attack and Dragon Claw combination. I'm hoping this is a Seed Bomb. Do I shield this up? Yes, I do. It is the Shadow Ball right there. It's a great call on my part. Go for a Blast Burn. Their win con is to basically call a Dragon Claw, but they let that go. It is a Blast Burn. It connects, and I'm hoping I get to another Blast Burn in time. Yes, we do. We force a CMP tie right there. This will basically force the last shield right here, and Charizard let the Blast Burn. It does get the last shield, and that's perfectly fine, as we do have a move on there. We go for a Stone Edge because I wasn't sure if Secret Sword wasn't gonna kill their Stone Edge, just more damage. It takes out the Walrein right there, and that is a good game. Hopping in the next match, we have Cobalion versus Mach. Really positive lead right here, and we can just easily terrorize this in town. And they swap out into the Scrafty, and we can just easily swap it into a Gliscor. Since we have 2 wing attack users in back, might as well make good use of them. We can just easily save our Cobalion for the Mach right there, and we can just easily go for an EQ where I hope they don't shield. It connects, and we can just easily let this go and give a Alolan Mach less farm. Gliscor can easily tank 2 foul plays right there. That's perfectly fine, and we're able to wing attack down. Do they bring in the Amok? Yes, they do. We're not able to reach. I'm hoping we reach an EQ, but we don't reach an EQ. Gliscor goes for a Night Slash. That's perfectly fine, and we can just easily go back into a Cobalion, as Acid Spray and Dark Pulse will basically do no damage. Mach goes for a Dark Pulse. That's perfectly fine, but they're staying in actually. So my guess is that they're probably weak to Cobalion in the back. If that's the case, when I start to get low, I pretty much need to start shielding right here. Cobalion goes for another Sacred Sword. We'll just get the shield. No, it won't. And can we actually get to... And can we actually farm this down before they swap out? Mach goes for an Acid Spur right there. And they bring in an Obstagoon right here. Perfectly fine. We throw a Sacred Sword here. We can just easily get a shield and come in with a Zard. And they concede the match. And that is a good game. Hopping in the next match, we have Cobalion picking up a decently Cobalion into Pidgeot. Pretty decently right here. As long as we can get a Stone Edge right here. But I'm hoping they will. I'm concerned that they will probably catch. Wish they don't catch. Just go straight for the Brave Bird right here. Brave Bird will connect right here. It's completely fine, and they swap all into the Cresselia right here. Almost every Stone Edge that I throw, they basically catch on their Pokemon that resist Stone Edge, or it's neutral, or can tank Stone Edge is way better. It is Cresselia. We can easily bring in a Charizard because the usual Cresselia moveset is Moonblast, Moonblast, and Grass Knot, not Future Sight. But what few Cresselias I've been seeing lately have been running Future Sight Moonblast, so that's a possibility. Cresselia goes for a Moonblast. So my guess is that they probably don't have Future Sight, or they just don't know how to build the Future Sight. Future Sight is non-existent. They just have to keep on throwing Moonblasts right here, and we can just easily overfarm a lot of damage. We can easily CMP on the Dragon Claw right here because I don't want to give them a shield right here. It takes it out, and that's perfectly fine. And we take back swap, and they bring the Pidgeot back in. We can just easily go for a Blast Room right here. Blast Room will basically connect if it lands. It does get a shield, and can we get to a Dragon Claw? We're just one short of Dragon Claw, and we can just easily come back in a Cobalion and basically do a lot of damage. But they catch onto the Swampert right here, and this is basically a good game as Swampert is basically incorporated the whole team. But again, Swampert is it's beatable with Cobalion. With Cobalion's bulk and spamminess, it can go to town. Gliscor has a decent matchup against. Again, Gliscor does not have a horrible matchup against Swampert. As long as it can do like good damage and hopefully get the boost, it can absolutely go to town. Gliscor forces CMP on the Night Sliders on the Hydro Cannon right here. It does a lot of damage, and there's no way we can just easily win this, as the Pidgeot is still basically alive. Gliscor goes for a Night Slash, it takes it out, and Pidgeot can easily just throw a move right here. You can easily just throw a Feather Dance right here, don't even need to throw a Brave Bird right here, and we can just easily still swap out of here and catch their second Feather Dance, but it doesn't really matter right here. And we basically need 2 Night Slashes to kill, and that's not going to happen right here, but they just reached the move right there, and I just won the EQBM. So again, GG's to my opponent, and we lose a good match. Hopping in the next match, we have Cobalion versus a regular Kanto Mach. Really nicely right here, as we are doing resisted damage with our fast move, and they're doing resisted damage with their fast move. And they swap into Scrafty right here. We basically go on Gliscor after getting the first shield, and this is where Gliscor really shines. Gliscor is amazing at Scrafty and all the fighters right here. You can easily take a foul play, Rock Slide and everything. And it has a really good matchup against G-Fisk as well, because it's able to generate energy so much quickly, and we can easily just get the second shield, and that's pretty much it. We basically have to shield off no foul play, but they actually bait with the power up punch. That's perfectly fine. We basically have to get before they get to the foul play. They get to the foul play. We win CMP, and this will basically take out the Scrafty, and we're able to take back swap. And they bring back in the regular Mach, and they are forced to throw. Thunder Punch is resisted. Will it take us out? It does take it out right there. And we can just easily let this go, as Thunder Punch does no damage, and Dark Pulse is basically resisted. Going for a Stone Edge right here, and this will basically put this into the deep red. Yes, it does, and we can just easily generate a lot more energy right here. So this is basically free energy for us, and that's perfectly fine. Mach goes for a Thunder Punch right there, and can we catch a Thunder Punch? Charizard can easily just shield a Thunder Punch right here, and they bring in their Jellicent. Jellicent is perfectly fine, as we do have an energy lead right here. As Blast Burns will do more than neutral Dragon Claws, it does a lot of damage. So does the Wing Attacks. Wing Attack for the water types is really good. Jellicent goes for a Shadow Ball, won't do a lot of damage basically, and I basically have to manage my energy wisely. Charizard goes for a Blast Burn, does a lot of damage still, and can we get to a Dragon Claw? No, we cannot. My hope is that I can probably get to back-to-back double kicks. They go for a Bubble Beam right there. I do one more double kick, I basically throw right there, and all I need is one more double kick for the Shadow Muck. Can I get to a Sacred Sword? Yes, we can. Cobalion showing its bulkiness. This will easily just take out the Muck right there, and that is a good game. So able to clutch that set, clutch that win, and we're able to get Veteran 2509, climbing basically 250 points in 2 days. So all in all, for any of those who's trying to make a push to like H2 Veteran or something like that, I would highly recommend this team. The bulk really comes from Cobalion and Gliscor the most. Charizard is a really good closer, but you might be wondering, what do we do against Swampert? If Swampert's in the lead, then it's very possible to beat, as Cobalion has a lot of bulk, but all you need to do is basically counter fast moves and basically throw in good timing basically. So again, if you guys are trying to do a push, I would highly recommend this team. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And until next time, I'll see you guys all on the next video.